It's another video from Ozzy's Robot. Brought to you by the Banana Collection.
Hey everyone, welcome back and come on in. It's your favorite toy guy here with a couple more amazing, spectacular, rare, previously undiscovered Astro Boy race cars. Now, if you're like me, and you've been collecting these types of anime toys, you're like, where the hell did this come from? That's what I thought. I'd never seen these before. So before we get into it, as always, kick back, especially if it's morning where you're at. Grab your steaming, delicious, sweltering cup of coffee. Adjust it to your specification. Maybe it's tea. I'm actually having unsweetened tea. Why? Because it was open and I want to finish it. And grab a snack and now focus, pay attention to, like I said, a couple of Astro Boy toys that were, to my knowledge, weren't documented. They weren't discovered. So how did I end up with two, you might ask? Well, because as always, after one achieves a stupid price at auction, right? Then a couple more will come out of the woodwork occasionally, or one, sometimes two, sometimes three. So that's what happens. You know, people are like, it's worth what? Say what? I have one of them things. And that's what happens. So now, originally, when I got the one from Mandarake, I wasn't sure, like, I don't know, their pictures weren't that great. So I thought, this other one that came up looks a little bit nicer. And because it was so expensive, I said, you know what? You hate to upgrade something you haven't even received yet. But I did. And, then when I got the one from Mandarake, which I unveiled at a live stream, it's this one here and this one here. I said, you know what? This is actually in very nice condition. It looks way nicer than the pictures at Mandarake. I haven't cleaned this, haven't wiped it. I probably could. But anyway, let's look at the box. I'm going to look at... we're going to have two of the same things. It's him, and this looks like the Jaguar race car to me. I could be wrong, but anyway, it's a TADA Japan, the famous logo. Other than that, it's just him racing. I didn't really know that Astro Boy liked to race. His number 7 car, does that have any significance? I don't know, but, that's what he likes to do, race it. Remember, this is during the era that Speed Racer was racing things. Now, before we even get into it, let me show you both boxes. So they're actually, this box that came after is a little bit cleaner, a little bit brighter. You can see the difference side by side. It's pronouncing. Probably wiped that off a little bit. But this has a little bit more vibrant colors for whatever reason. A little less schmutz. So the box is just from a little bit, if you didn't see these side by side, trust me, you'd be happy with it. And also has a stamp. Look at that, some kind of stamp. So for whatever reason, this just survived in better condition. I don't know why, like if it's just dirty environment, sun, who knows, just maybe the actual printing itself, can vary. Now, you might be saying, well, no, it's not going to vary. But yes, because, at first I thought, well, probably not going to keep them both. But believe it or not, first of all, I'll show you the cars. There's actually a difference. Well, I'll show you the difference right now. Maybe you could spot it. Look at that. Over here, Astro Boy's flesh tone is way, way deeper. You see that? And I thought, holy mackerel. I mean, this is not, this is not like a sun fading issue. This is, for whatever reason, the color is lighter. You can even see it all over the place. So, if it was sun hitting it at one spot, it'd be one thing. But this is all over. Front, back, rear. So this here on the right has way better flesh tone. I'll show you these guys even on the side. So it's sort of a color anomaly, if you will. And I said, you know what? I'm probably going to keep them both. One, because they're petite. And unless somebody really wanted to pay the Mandarake price, which I doubt, I mean, there's, I'd rather have the color variations. It's just interesting to see them. So as far as the cars, friction in the back, you're not going to get any grip on this slippery surface, but look at that. They could do the, what do you call those skids? What are they? Oh, drifting. That's what it is, drifting. He can drift. Woo! That's a serious drift. Wow, that's even better drift. I'm not going to smash them together because, that wouldn't be cool because they're both very valuable, but we'll look at them closely again. We'll start with the more fleshy guy. Kind of has like a rocket boost in there. Here's your logo, Tokyo. That's pretty cool. You don't usually see the city, to my knowledge. There's the professor. Does his head move? Oh, yeah, it could turn. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Under here. Nice and shiny. Then this one under here. I mean, almost like no difference at all. Pretty remarkable. How's his friction sound? A little bit different. This one actually sounds... Wow, this one sounds like it has more of a cam job, higher lift on the cam, sounds more rumbly. Wow, that's... See, again, you don't know. Maybe it's the gearing and the motor they used. Pretty amazing. So, when you have a couple side-by-sides like these, you could look at these little quirks and discrepancies where otherwise you wouldn't be able to. So, with that, my friends, that's a look at your incredibly rare 2 Astro Boy race car number 7, which I think are Jaguars, but I'm not 100% sure. So we'll put them up here for the conclusion. The contusion. Now they can go in the case finally. There we go. I'll try to get the camera close without knocking it over. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you like it, please thumb up the video and leave any remarks. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing that. That would be greatly appreciated. As always, I appreciate your time. And again, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. And with that, my friends, I will conclude and talk to you later.